Poppin' peeps, it's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I'd really appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. If you guys would also like, you can feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. The first sign I see is Taurus, baby. Let's get it poppin'. Messages for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Taurus here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, baby. Okay. Hold on. I already got some cards that fell. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Thank you. Messages for Taurus here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, bull gang. Let's get one last shuffle and go ahead and see what's cracking. You feel me? Taurus, energy between you and another person. You got a Sun card. Can be connecting with a Leo here, possibly. You got a Sun card in reverse. You got a Four of Pentacles, a Page of Wands in reverse, and then you have an Ace of Swords in reverse. Excuse me. So, let's take a look and see what's happening. So, Taurus, based off the current energies that I'm seeing here, I definitely feel like in regards to who you're connecting with, you're dealing with somebody who's not giving you a lot of attention, but I don't feel like that's necessarily what's 100% bothering you. I definitely feel that somebody used to be around a lot more, and they are completely switching up, changing, and distancing themselves from you, and this is what's bothering you. It's not bothering you necessarily that someone wants space, it's bothering you that out of nowhere, they didn't even intentionally let you know why there was space being present. So I feel like there's someone that used to be such a huge part of your life that was always around, and out of nowhere here, Page of Wands, they're starting to flop. So you're dealing with a flopper here, Taurus, and with your Four of Pentacles, you're starting to be a little bit more weary on if you're going to allow them back in your life if they appear. So you could be connecting with somebody who as of recently is starting to become a person who is in and out in your life, somebody who's starting to be consistently inconsistent. And as for the outcome that's present, Ace of Swords in reverse, I don't think you necessarily like the fact that this person is only communicating with you every now and then, where it used to be almost on a daily basis. So this could be your best friend, this could be your romantic partner if you have a long distance relationship, this could even be family. So from what I'm seeing here, Taurus, somebody used to be so involved in your life, but now as of lately, they're not really that involved at all. And I definitely feel like you're taking that very personally. And because you're taking that very personally, you're keeping your guard up if they want to communicate towards you or talk towards you, because you don't really like that somebody decides to go ghost, especially without any sort of announcement, okay? So I definitely feel that you're keeping your guard up from this specific person, considering that they didn't even announce why they had distanced themselves, and that rubbed you really the wrong way, okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. Hey, yo, thank you so much for the 222, the natural state girl. Much appreciated, my dear. Thank you so much. So, we're going to start off. We started with Earth, so it's going to be Earth, Water, Fire, Air. Let's go ahead and see what's crackin' for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Cancer here. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Hey, yo, for the 391 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer, let's get one last shuffle and go ahead and see what's cracking, baby. Ooh. Cancer, energy between you and another person. You got a Ten of Swords in reverse. Can be connecting with an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You have a Ten of Pentacles reversed, a Four of Swords reversed, and then you have an Ace of Pentacles as for the outcome. So, based on what I'm currently seeing here, Cancer, I definitely feel like there is some sort of connection that has recently reappeared for you, or some thoughts of someone that has recently reappeared from you. Now, I want to sit here and say it's a test from the universe, but at the same time, this outcome kind of tells me otherwise. So Cancer, let's talk about it. You have a Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which what is showing to me is between you and somebody else, you have a rocky foundation. So between you and another person, there's a rocky foundation. There's something there, but you're not as close as you once were with them. And I feel like someone who you have, or whoever this is that you have a rocky foundation with, I feel like they want to make an appearance back into your life. So from what I'm seeing here, Cancer, there's somebody that you haven't really had the best of communication with, the best of a connection with in quite a while, but someone wants to come back into your life and possibly offer you being friends or offer maybe even a second chance. So this could be an ex, Cancer. If it's not an ex, this could be an ex-best friend, because an ex doesn't just have to be a romantic partner. It could be an ex-best friend. It can even be an ex-family member. So I feel like somebody here is recognizing that time's kind of flown by between you two, and you guys aren't necessarily not friends or not, you know, connected, but they want to be more connected and more invested in your life again. So be mindful of that coming forward, especially from now into 2020. You may be experiencing certain people coming back into your life, wanting to get close again because they feel the distance, all right, is kind of the vibe that I'm seeing coming through. So be patient. That may resonate, that may not. Take it how it comes forward if it does, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So Earth, Water, Fire, what's crackalacking for Team Leo, baby? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Leo here. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 427 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You're much appreciated, okay? Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo, let's get one last shuffle. If my cards want to, thank you. Let's see what's going on. Leo, energy between you and another person. You got an 8 of Wands in reverse. Can be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. You have a 6 of Swords, a King of Cups, and then you got a Tower card in reverse. So don't be offering me no love after I've already moved on. That's definitely the vibe that I'm seeing present. But I see two different things here, so let me get to them. So from what I'm seeing right now, Leo, for some of you, you may be already out of touch with somebody, yet they are going to want to communicate to you that they still have feelings for you. And if someone here is still communicating that they still have feelings for you, I feel like you're automatically dismissing it, okay? Because with that 6 of Swords, you are definitely not giving back in to any sort of second chance, and you're definitely not giving in to somebody that you've already moved on from. I feel like once a Leo's moved on, they're pretty set and strong on what it is they want. You're a fixed sign, so if you're fixated on moving forward, you're moving forward, okay? So I feel right now, Leo, you're in a place in time where you may acknowledge somebody still has feelings for you, but it doesn't really necessarily matter to you because you're avoiding that overall. You're avoiding dealing with the conversation of, I still have feelings with you. You don't want to conversate with this person. You don't want to make your way backwards. You want to continue moving forward. Now, another way that I'm seeing this, Leo, is for some of you, you may be avoiding feelings altogether. Some of you Leos may not be looking for any sort of communication right now in the plane of romance. You might not be looking to date anybody. You might not be even looking to vibe with anybody. For some of you, you're avoiding feelings because you feel like feelings fuck you up. Okay? To be very honest, I feel like some of you Leos are like in this place in time right now where it's like, feelings kind of fuck me up. I don't really feel like having to deal with that. I don't really feel like giving my love to anybody, and I don't really feel like getting my heart broken. So for some, I might avoid feelings overall. So for some of you Leos right now, you may be on that path where 6 of Swords, you're kind of only looking ahead in your future in regards to what you're doing and in regards to your career. Some of you guys might be all about your money right now rather than communicating, and some of you guys might actually be enjoying the single life and the hermit life, not wanting to be tied down. So I do feel like a good majority of you Leos right now aren't even looking for actual romantic connections, at least for the ones this resonates to, and you're avoiding those connections at all costs because what your focus is on your own future moving forward, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Heyo, thank you so much for the $1.99, Gina. Thank you. I appreciate you. Merry Christmas to you as well, my dear. You are much appreciated, my darling. Thank you guys so much, man. I'm much appreciated, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my air signs. What's crackalacking for Team Libra? Now, Libra, I gotta have a chat with you real quick, all right? At 4 p.m. in about an hour or so, the Libra reading should be uploaded. I'm going to tell you guys, it is intense. So if you have gone through some intensity in 2019, feel free to go watch the reading. It's going to be uploaded by 4. It is a very intense reading. It even has a trigger warning label. So for the Libras that want to watch that, feel free to. But if you are easily upset, okay, or your vibration can be, you know, whatever, feel free to watch it, but also if you don't want to watch it, stay away from it. It was intense. Okay, messages for Libra here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, messages for Libra here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Libra, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what's crack-a-lacking with you. And by the way, even though your monthly is intense, it's a beautiful monthly. Like 2020 is going to be a beautiful year for my Libras, okay? Libra, energy between you and another person. You got a Wheel of Fortune reverse, can be connecting with fixed sign, Aquarian, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. You got a Five of Wands reverse, a Page of Cups, and then you have an Eight of Pentacles reversed. So yeah, right now, there's going to be most likely a lot of things of your past reappearing. It tends to happen as we're closing out the decade. You may see things or people or, for example, like, when you stumble upon an old photo of somebody and you're like, why? Or you have a dream of somebody you haven't had a dream about in a long time and you're like, why? Things of your past are kind of creeping up, and you may be experiencing that before we move into 2020, where these little things, even if they're not crazy big, are just appearing from your past, and you're like, well, I haven't seen that in a while, or I haven't seen this person, whatever. So you're going to notice that stuff coming up. I don't think that you're going to let it bother you, but I definitely feel here that there is going to be some offers, okay, of people wanting to make an appearance before we enter the new year. So be very mindful of that, Libra. There may be people that are thinking of you heavily right now, and I don't feel like you're willing to invest in them, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, but I definitely feel like people who think that they have unfinished business with you or unfinished ties with you are going to try to finish the business, okay? So if you're catching my drift, there are some people here who still have unfinished business with you, and they want to tie the loose lips. Now, Libra, I know you don't want to tie the loose lips, and that's absolutely okay. You do not have to. As long as you've made peace with your past, you are out of the cycle. But there are some people who still feel like they are caught up in a cycle with you and that still want to be involved with you on whatever level that may be, of friendship, romanticism, etc. So be mindful of that appearing before we enter the new year, as there may be people trying to make something work, okay, or make an appearance back in your life. Now, either way, this doesn't really apply to your monthly, but I would say watch your monthly, man, because 2020 for Libra is looking absolutely fantastic. In a sense, it kind of does apply to your reading, because you're basically closing up all the cycles you need to right now so that you have an entirely new beginning moving into the new year. So I like that a lot for you, that you're tying away all these cycles, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward, going all the way back to my Earth signs. What's cracking for the Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Virgo, please. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 654 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Virgo, what's cracking with you, baby? Virgo, energy between you and another person. You got a 10 of, I almost said a 10 of Pentacles. You got a 10 of Wands, can be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. You got a Queen of Pentacles, a Knight of Pentacles, and then you got a Moon card. So, can be connecting with a Pisces for some of you Virgos. Or maybe you're a Pisces Sun with a Virgo Moon. I've seen that a lot, so you could be. Either way, from what I'm seeing here right now, Virgo, I definitely feel that you are no longer choosing to suffer. I love this quote, and I will say it till the day I die. Pain is inevitable, but, hello. Words, Anthony. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. And I think that's so important to acknowledge, okay? Pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. And you can choose to suffer, or you can choose to make a difference and an impact in your life. And I'm seeing here that with the 10 of Wands paired with the Queen of Pentacles, you're in a place in time right now, Virgo, where you are really choosing to focus on self-care and change your life for the better. So I think you've been in this cycle for a little bit. I think it's been months possibly that you've been in this cycle of working on yourself. And I'm proud of you for that. And I'm proud of you for no longer choosing to suffer and changing your perception to something that's more positive, because you are making an impact on your life as well as the people around you greatly. So that's something that's very important. And with the Knight of Pentacles here, it's been slow and steady. That's why I say over the next couple of months. I think it's been slow and steady, where you've been in a place where you're learning how to care for yourself and you're learning how to do things that are the best for you. Because believe it or not, some Virgos can be caretakers, and some Virgos can be fed up and caught up with everybody else but themselves. And what I mean by this, Virgo, is it's not that you're going to be a huge caretaker for the world, but sometimes you can be caught up in what other people are saying about you, or caught up in what other people think about you way too much, and you're getting to the point where you're breaking yourself from that cycle because there's no point to give a flying fuck about what anybody else thinks about anything except for what you think about yourself. So I like that you're starting to become more strong in that area and not let anybody else get you down and not worry about what anybody else is doing but you. When you're sitting and chilling in your own lane, you are becoming a more successful person more and more each and every single day, and you are bettering yourself each and every single day. As for the outcome here, the Moon card, I think you're proud of yourself, and I think you're also proud of your emotional state because for some of you, in the recent couple of months, maybe a couple months ago, you may have been in a more bummed or more depressive kind of state, and maybe you are actually starting to notice slow and steady, you're no longer being that person who's pessimistic or that person who's kind of been in a depression or that person who's been sad. You're starting to creep out of your shell, moving closer and closer towards happiness here. And I think that's an important transformation for you as you're recognizing that your emotions are starting to become pretty more balanced and you're starting to become pretty more well-rounded as well as happy. So I think this is good for you, right? Because once again, pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice, and you're choosing no longer to suffer and look at things the right way and get everything in check. So I definitely like the way or the path that your life is going into right now for you guys, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my water signs. What's cracking for the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? How do you stop, sorry, Pisces, how do you stop suffering? All right, let's talk about this real quick. So, pain is inevitable, okay? So, pain will happen out of nowhere. For example, let's just say something, right? Let's just say, I don't want to put that out there, but let's just say something happened at work that upset you, okay? Somebody said something to you, right? Let's just say somebody said, hey, Janice, you're ugly, right? Well, that's a painful thing to say to somebody, so you're going to feel pain from that. But the thing is that, what is suffering? Well, suffering is every time you see Janice now, you just remind yourself about how ugly you are. So you've allowed Janice to make you feel some type of way. Granted, you had every valid reason to feel upset in the beginning. Carrying it out is suffering with it. You see what I'm saying? So now every time you see Janice, you're like anxious, you're upset. Is she going to say something else about me? Is she, I already feel ugly every time I'm around her. That's suffering, okay? So at the end of the day, if you want to remove the suffering from your life, the pain is inevitable, right? Because if someone says that to you, it's going to hurt. But the suffering is, do I want to keep feeling this way? Should Janice really bother me that much? Am I going to let this bitch Janice get me the fuck down? Am I going to let her negative ass comment get me down? No. So instead of no longer suffering, what you're doing is you're just not giving a fuck about Janice or what Janice had to say, because Janice doesn't mean she's right. Someone can call you ugly, but it doesn't mean that they're correct. As long as you know that you're a beautiful ass person, why the fuck does it matter what somebody else calls you? You feel me? Why does it matter about what anybody else calls you? It don't. Because you choose what you are. Are you beautiful? If you believe that you're beautiful, someone can call you ugly. It don't fucking matter. If you're beautiful to yourself. You feel me? Okay? So at the end of the day, we've learned a couple things. Fuck Janice. Okay? No, I'm just kidding. I hope nobody that's watching this name is Janice. Janice, you are a lovely person, okay? But either way, though, that's basically the point. Pain is inevitable, the instant pain of somebody saying something mean to you, that's going to hurt. But suffering is choosing to let it to continue to affect you when you can look at it from a different point of view. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man. Moving forward, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Pisces, let's go ahead and get 2 more shuffles. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, baby, last shuffle. Let's see what's cracking with you. Did someone say Janice replaced the Karen? Oh my God, that's too funny. That's Pisces, energy between you and another person. You got an Empress card, can be connecting with a Libra possibly, or you could be connecting with a Taurus as well. You have a 4 of Pentacles, a 9 of Wands reversed, and then you have a 6 of Wands in the reverse. So based on what I'm currently seeing here right now, Pisces, I definitely feel with this Empress card, there is this new level of fucking inner strength that I really like that you're honing in onto. Because the 4 of Pentacles, you can look at it in a negative way, but you can also see the 4 of Pentacles in a really positive way, because the 4 of Pentacles isn't always about holding on to something. The 4 of Pentacles can be about protecting yourself when need be. So Pisces, I feel like a lot of you guys are going through this release of no longer trying to be the shy person, no longer trying to be the person who takes everything so personally. It's like you're going through this release of building thicker skin. So if any of you guys are easily hurt or easily offended, I feel like you're starting to become a more tougher person. You're building such thicker skin, and you're not allowing things, people, comments, or even comments about yourself to really get to you. So that's why you're honing in on this Empress energy, because the Empress knows she's beautiful. The Empress knows that she can get any man she wants. The Empress knows that she is a fire-ass person, right? Because when you're in that Empress energy, you know you the shit. So you don't got to worry about anything else that any motherfucking person says. So over here right now, you're building thicker skin, and as for the outcome that's present, 6 of Wands in reverse, you're dismissing anybody that doesn't resonate with you. Okay? So for some of you Pisces, you're going through a new cycle right now, and it's a cycle of rebirth. You may have been the type of person that was always very shy, a person that was less confident. You might have been a person that was easily offended or easily upset, but you're entering a new cycle here of a rebirth where you're now starting to become a person who has thicker skin, and also a more confident person that is no longer offended about anything else and doesn't really care if people disagree with them. You stand in your power because you're standing in your truth. I like that boss up kind of energy, Pisces. That's really good energy. I like it. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, shit, baby. Okay, Earth, Water, Fire. What's cracking lacking for the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours? Hey, oh, goddamn. Thank you so much, Cassandra, for the $40. Good day, Anthony. Buy something nice for your new special place. Merry Christmas, and your skin still looks great. Thank you so much, my dear. Much appreciated. Thank you for the $40. That's a lot of money. Thank you so much, dear, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries, baby. Let's go ahead and see what's cracking. Let's get some motherfucking good vibes in the chat. Hey-yo, Aries, energy between you and another person. What do we got? We got a King of Cups. Can be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You got a 5 of Wands, a 9 of Cups, and then a Magician card in the reverse. Ooh. Stop letting these people bother you, Aries. I don't like these kinds of people. You got a 9 of Cups, okay? Whew. Entitled people. This could be at your job. If you work at a retail service, Aries, you deal with a lot of entitled people. I don't like entitled people. I used to work a retail job in a very rich kind of little place, okay? Where all the rich, you know, the rich woman would come in, or the rich man, and they'd be like, I want this, and I want that. And I'd be like, it's not in stock. And they'd be like, but it can't be. I need this today. And I'd be like, well, we don't have it, you know? And they'd be like, well, you need to give it to me now. Well, you know what? Life doesn't fucking revolve around you, Janice, okay? Poor Janice, she's getting really dragged today. But either way, I've dealt with that shit, and I know that shit, and I fucking hate it, you know? So at the end of the day, some of you Aries right now may be surrounded by a lot of entitled people. Don't allow them to bother you, because the thing is that if you recognize that the world doesn't revolve around them, then it doesn't matter. Don't let them get under your skin. Let them get offended and messed up and triggered and annoyed, because that is their problem that they need to deal with, because they think that they are so high and they're very egotistic. Don't deal with egotistical people. Let me tell you something. The moment something shatters their ego, their life goes downhill. Let their ego be shattered. If you are not an egotistical person, Aries, then you got nothing to worry about. Let their ego crumble. And honestly, with a smile on your face in that retail store, say, I'm sorry, ma'am, we just don't have it today. Have a good day. And you know what? It goes a long way, because you know that they're shattering and you know that you're fine, okay? So just putting it out there. If any of you Aries are dealing with that, you know, bullshit and retail and entitled people, even if it isn't about a job and you deal with entitled people regardless, it don't matter. Let their ego shine. Thank you. That's the freaking term I was looking for. Kill them with kindness. Thank you so much, Samantha. I was trying to think of that. That wouldn't come through. Kill them with kindness. It will be great for you. So, anyways, getting back to the regular part of the reading, though, I do feel right now, Aries, that there just are a lot of people around you who are, I want to say, trying to flex. Maybe that you're like seeing this in your life or seeing this on Twitter or something. I don't know what it is that's bothering you, but I feel like there are people around you who are just trying to like show that they're better than you. And you're like, okay, well, you're annoying and it bothers you and it like really pisses you off, but just don't let people who do that get in the way of your own emotions. And the reason why I say that is because anyone can pretend that they're better than you. Like, for example, okay, do you see some of these Instagram posts? Half of them ain't real. They're in Photoshop. Most of these people who are taking pictures didn't get these pictures and where they said they were. They're Photoshopped. You can Photoshop a picture of yourself in goddamn Russia, or Photoshop a picture of yourself in the UK. All right, so all these people that flex can wear fake jewelry that looks just as real. So honestly, at the end of the day, for the people that are like, look, man, my life's better than yours, their life probably isn't. And because they're so insecure, they have to pretend that their life is better than yours. So when people are acting like that, Aries, let them act like that and wish them well, because the truth of the situation is they're flaunting their insecurities and you're not, okay? So don't let that get under your skin. Continue doing what you need to do, because when you are staying focused in your own lane, you won't get distracted by their bullshit, and you'll be the one racking in the success. As for the outcome that's present, the Magician card in reverse, it's time to make those negative feelings go bye-bye. It's time to make those negative feelings disappear. Don't let people like this under your skin. Continue treating the world with love and compassion, and you will be treated with love and compassion, or more so rewarded with love and compassion back. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my air signs. What's cracking? Is my air signs? Earth, water, fire, air. Yes, it is. Going to my air signs. What's cracking lacking for Team Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Messages for Team Aquarius, please. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 794 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Let's see what's cracking. Aquarius, energy between you and another person. You got an Ace of Swords. Can be connecting with an air sign here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You got a 5 of Wands. You got a King of Wands. And then you have a 6 of Wands in reverse. So Aquarius, somebody's acting real different around you. And you don't like how they acting so different. What has changed? Somebody's changing, and you're seeing them change right before your eyes. And you are definitely wanting to distance yourself here. So with the Ace of Swords, you are holding back right now from saying something to someone. That's what I feel here, because an Ace of Swords paired to a 5 of Wands, it's like I have so much to say, but I'm restricting myself from saying it. So from what I'm seeing here, Aquarius, someone in your field, whether it's your friend, whether it's your lover, whether it's your family member, someone's changing, and they're changing in a real negative way, in a way that you don't like. And you really want to say, you know what, it's bothering me how you're acting. I want to tell you the truth, but what I see for the outcome here, Aquarius, is you're just going to let it go. You're going to be like, look, I'm going to let this person change and act the way they're acting, because I don't have time to get into altercations, and I really don't want to put myself in any sort of place where I have to be aggressive. I'd rather be passive aggressive. So I think right now, Aquarius, you're seeing that somebody here is changing, but you're going to be more passive aggressive about it instead of spilling your truth, because if you spill your truth, you're just going to get yourself more angry and upset. So whoever this person is that you're changing, you may actually start to limit yourself or distance yourself from them, because you're recognizing that they just don't resonate in your life, okay? Thank you so much, Aries, ×3 for the 199. Much appreciated. So that's what I'm seeing here, Aquarius, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going to my Earth signs. What's crack-a-lackin' for Team Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Team Capricorn, please. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 770 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You're much appreciated. Messages for Capricorn here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Capricorn, baby. Let's see what's going on with you. Capricorn, energy between you and another person. You got a Page of Pentacles. Can be connecting with an Earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You have a 8 of Cups. You have a 5 of Pentacles. And then you got a Magician as for the outcome. So Capricorn, what's going on with you? Well, I definitely see that, you're in a place in time right now, Cappy, where I don't think you're mourning anymore what it is you've lost. I don't feel like you're mourning what you've lost, but I think you feel upset that you may not have enough or as much friends as you used to, or like, it almost feels like there are certain people that were close to you and you're missing the closeness of being with someone. It's not that you're missing a person. You're missing the closeness of being close to someone, whether it's a friend, a romantic relationship, or a family member. It feels like you're missing the closeness of being close to someone, not exactly that you're missing that specific person. And I feel right now that you're really ready to manifest into the universe a new friend group, a new lover. You're ready to manifest a new relationship that you can have with someone to where you can be vulnerable with them and share a genuine, beautiful connection. And that's what you're at right now. And in consideration, because the last one didn't work, I know that the last one didn't work and it was definitely tough for you. But right now, I think you're ready for something new. You know, Page of Pentacles and the Magician card. You're ready for someone that you can be really intimate with and close with. And when I say intimate, I'm not meaning sex. I just mean somebody that you can be vulnerable with, that can really be there for you, and you can be there for them as well. You're just looking for someone who's fucking real because you're tired of the fake connections you've had. And you may have had that in the past and maybe it didn't work out. But that's what I feel is happening here. Like, you've had it in the past, it didn't work out. It's not that you're missing that person. You're just missing the closeness of someone who can be there for you and be real. And I think that's so important right now. So yeah, you will manifest that though, Capricorn, especially as you're ready for it. Continue to be open and ready, and just be open to receive. Just note and acknowledge right now that the universe is doing the work that you need. Set the intention out there that whether it is you want a new friend, okay, a best friend, or if you want a new romantic relationship, set the intention right now, Capricorn, that you are open and ready to receive a brand new relationship, to be able to build with someone in a beautiful and fantastic way, okay? Reword it, because I definitely didn't word it the best, but you know what I'm saying. Set the intention out there. The universe will do the job for you. So you'll manifest somebody new into your life that you can be close to, and you'll have that good relationship vibe again, okay? Because some of you guys just might be feeling a little bit lonely, and that's absolutely okay, all right? I think you'll get what you want here in the long haul, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Hey-yo! Thank you so much, Danielle, for the $5. Much appreciated. Taurus love from Minnesota. Hey-yo, thank you so much. How is it over there? Because it's supposed to start snowing. I think it is snowing now. It's supposed to start snowing by 3 o'clock. It's already 3:30. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's snowing yet. It kind of looks like rain, but how is it in Minnesota? Because I know Minnesota gets the snow, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way back to my water signs, my earth signs done. What are going on for my Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Yes, affirmations do not work well with negativity. When you do any sort of affirmation, you want to affirm it in the present tense, such as I am. And when you incorporate negativity in affirmations, you actually create a negative reality. So if anybody's doing any sort of affirmations, make sure you are saying them in the present tense, such as I am, and make sure that there is no negative connotations in there, okay? Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. There you go, I am beautiful. That is a positive affirmation. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio, let's get it cracking, man. What's going on with you? Scorpio, energy between you and another person. You got an 8 of Cups in reverse. Can be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You have a King of Swords. You got a 2 of Cups reversed, and then you got a Moon card. So I definitely see right now, Scorpio, you are revisiting a lot of the trash that you have dealt with. And what I mean by trash, I guess that was a little harsh, but I felt like a Scorpio for a second, so sorry. But Scorpio, you're revisiting a lot of your past that you've dealt with, okay? You're revisiting the memories that you have had of people that have hurt you and have broke your heart. And I'm seeing right now that you are rebranding and reconstructing yourself with very beautiful boundaries, okay? So from what I'm seeing here right now, I think that you're in a place in time, Scorpio, where you are starting to have more boundaries in how people are gonna, or how you're gonna be with people and how you're gonna date people moving forward. I definitely think that with your past relationships you've dealt with, they have been very heartbreaking, they have been very emotional, they have definitely tied you down. So moving forward, you're starting to carry better boundaries so that you can meet the right people. So for example, what would that boundary be? Well, You know, one of those boundaries could be, well, I'm not having sex after the first date. I will only have sex with this person when I'm in a relationship. Or another boundary is that I'm not going to get too attached too quickly. I want to vibe with the person and take things slow. So you're reconstructing how you date people and how you vibe with people in order to get a feel and a sense of security before you move into a relationship, instead of jumping into one any more so quickly. As for the outcome that's present, the moon card here, you can have a Pisces in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with Pisces, but as for the outcome that's present, I think you're trying to protect yourself from being hurt. And I think that you also are trying to protect your emotions, because Scorpios can feel so deeply. Scorpios definitely do feel so deeply. And because of that, you want to really make sure that you are giving those feelings and being empathetic with somebody who is going to respect the feelings that you have. All right, water signs in general feel very deeply, and I used to think that Pisces felt the deepest, and which they do. I want to say Pisces feel the deepest, but Scorpios can be right up there. You know, Cancers are a hit or miss. You know, Cancers can really feel deeply, but other times Cancers can turn off their emotions like a Gemini. So Scorpios, you know, when you guys are there, man, when you guys are there, Scorpio, you can feel it very deep, just like a Pisces. So I definitely see right now that you are making sure that you give away your emotions to somebody who's really going to respect them and not be fragile with your heart. You know, you want someone to be fragile with it. Okay? So you're reconstructing boundaries here, moving forward into the dating scene. Yeah, that's gonna be good for you. Definitely so. Take things a little bit more slow, and it's gonna work out for you that way better. And you know what's good about taking things slow as well? Specifically, if you're a woman dating a man, if the man isn't patient with you, he's just trying to fuck you. And I feel like that can be a good word of advice. You know, if you are, and it's different in every situation. But for example, let's just say, Scorpio, you've been talking to a man for like 2 to 3 weeks, right? And he is rushing you to have sex. It just seems to me that he just wants to have sex. You know, if a man really likes you and really enjoys spending time with you, he will be there until you're ready to make shit move forward. You know, so boundaries really work out in the long haul to understand what another person wants just as much as what you want. Okay, let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward. All right, my water signs are done, my earth signs are done, fire signs, we're on Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, what messages do we got coming through for Team Sag, please? Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 802 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Sag, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what's cracking with you. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. You feel me? Ooh, Kundalini energy. I'm getting very hot right now. Ooh, and flustered. What's going on with you, Sag? Whew. Hello. Energy between you and another person. You got a 9 of Cups in reverse. Can be connecting with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You got a King of Cups reverse, an Ace of Swords, and then you got a 7 of Cups as for the outcome. Somebody is fucking you up emotionally. You are getting very mixed emotions, or you're getting mixed feelings because somebody's sending mixed signals. That's what I see here. Somebody's sending mixed signals. With the 9 of Cups reverse paired to the King of Cups reverse, you're scared right now to really open up to somebody. And you're scared to open up to somebody because they are communicating with you, but you're not understanding the type of communication they are. You're not understanding if they're communicating with you romantically or friendly. You can't tell if they're flirting or just being friendly. So somebody here is doing that, and it's hard for you to pick up on what it is they want with you. So you're trying to really be emotionally unavailable, or more so, you are trying to refrain from showing any sort of emotion because you can't really understand the vibe that you're getting at. As for the outcome that's present, 7 of Cups, with the 7 of Cups energy being here, Sag, you're just very emotionally confused or having mixed feelings towards the person you're dealing with because you don't know what they want with you and how they want to move forward with you. So you can't tell if somebody's just trying to be friends, like with that 3 of Cups, or if they trying to be friends, okay? If they're trying to get to know you in a romantic way. You're definitely confused. Clarifying the 7 of Cups, though, what does this person appear to want with Sag? Okay, what do we got? Wheel of Fortune, 2 of Pentacles, yeah. So the person you're dealing with, that's already giving it away. The reason why you're emotionally confused right now, Sagittarius, is because the person you're connecting with themselves, they're just vibing. They don't really know what they want either. So I would say, let them continue making the move. Let them continue making the move, okay? Let them sort of take the lead on where things are going to go. Now, of course, Sag, if you don't want to be in this, unless it is a romantic relationship, you know, state what you want out of this connection with this person. But I do feel like they're going to continue taking the lead. So you're feeling confused emotionally, but there's no problem speaking up. So if you're confused, Sag, maybe I'd urge you to have a conversation with this person and, you know, send them that text message that makes everybody roll in their stomachs of the, what are we? Right? Send them the what are we and go ahead and find out that information. So yeah, I feel like whoever you're dealing with right now, they're not too sure what they want either. They're kind of just vibing, doing their thing. But if you want to know what you guys are, I'd suggest asking, because I think that's the best way in order for you to get an answer moving forward. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. My fire signs are done. My water signs, my earth signs are done. Air signs. Hey, yo. What's cracking like of a team Gemini, baby? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right? Messages for team Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you don't want to ask, you don't have to, but it's up to you. In the next 24 hours. For the 809 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You're much appreciated. Messages for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Gemini, baby. Let's get this bread. What's happening for you, fam? Gemini, energy between you and another person. You got a 10 of Wands in reverse. Can be connecting possibly with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. You have a Temperance card, a King of Cups in reverse, and then you have a World card. So you can be connecting with a Sagittarius, Gemini, or possibly dealing with a fixed sign, Aquarian, Taurus, Scorpio, or Leo. So from what I'm seeing here, Gemini, I definitely feel like you have been in a very good place, or you're trying to be in a very good, emotionally grounded and balanced space. Because with the Temperance card to the 10 of Wands in reverse, it's almost as I was talking about with the Virgos, how pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. You're not suffering anymore. You're choosing to look at things from the more positive side. So I feel like you're making positive impacts in your life. King of Cups in reverse talks about getting a lack of love. So if you have been feeling, Gemini, that you have been getting a lack of love from your environment, such as maybe your relationship, maybe your friends or family members, if you felt or feel as you are having a lack of love in your environment, you are filling yourself up with love instead. And that's what's very good here, Gemini, is that you're choosing to replace the love that maybe others don't give you with the love and respect that you can give to yourself. And as you're doing that, that's what's so good, because as you're filling your own cup and you're just carrying yourself with love, it's not like you need anybody else to really give that to you. Now, of course, is love complementary from other people? Absolutely it is. But as long as you can love yourself, you can live with that, because that is the highest form of love that you can give to yourself in a very true way. As for the outcome that's present, you got a World card here. You're entering a brand new cycle, and it's very similar to Virgo's reading. And you're entering this brand new cycle, not only of self-love, but of being okay with being on your own. I like that. You're aware of the highway. So yeah, man, no need to suffer. No need to worry about the love that you feel like how do I word this? No longer do you have to worry about the love that you feel that people have neglected from you, but now you can really just focus on the love that you have for yourself. And you know, I say it all the time, and it's a very important thing, and I think this could help people in their life every day, but it's an important quote. I say it to myself all the time. As long as I got me, I don't have anything to worry about. And I think that's an affirmation that you can keep with yourself. As long as I got me, I don't have anything else to worry about. So take that with you, Gemini, if that resonates. Of course, if it doesn't apply, you know, let it fly. But if it resonates, take it with you, okay? So nonetheless, man, hey-o, thank you guys so much for coming out to the daily readings. I truthfully appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If it resonates, of course, let me know down in those comments down below, man. For everybody who comes in here each and every single day, day in and day out, I want to thank you for showing through to the daily readings and showing through to the chats. You guys are a blessing, and I love each and every single one of you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. For anybody who has sent a donation today, God bless you, and thank you so much for the blessings, my friends. You guys are much appreciated as well. If anybody can leave a timestamp down below, that would be very awesome. So please do if you can. I'd really appreciate that. And in regards to Libra, your reading will be uploaded at 4 o'clock today if you want to check it out. In regards to the other January readings, they will be scheduled soon. I got to get through to them, so I just need some time to do those readings. They should be done very soon, though, okay? All right, guys, thank you guys so much for watching and coming through. Take care. Have a fantastic, amazing, and awesome day, and I will catch you guys tomorrow, all right? Peace. Take care, guys.